Do not trust someone who reveals the secrets of others. Intelligence is universal. Now, whether to show cunning or honesty depends on our values. However, cunning shines for only a few days, while honesty continues to shine throughout life. Therefore, one should keep happiness and sorrow to oneself. Learn from fruits, as even salt enhances its taste when added. There is a person who speaks poison even after eating something sweet. There should be such pride within oneself that people do not perceive you as fallen. When a human is born, they have breaths but no name. When death occurs, they have a name but no breaths. The journey between courage and fame is called life. Live neither in deficiency nor under the influence of others. This life is yours in your nature. Always think that no one should feel bad, but have you ever thought that someone else's words might hurt you too? Often, taking the support of humor, people speak their hearts. If you want to achieve something in life, focus all your attention and put all your strength into it. Keep faith, you will surely attain that thing. Grand appearances deceive people, leading them into debt. I have seen that in this era, people get tired very quickly of fulfilling relationships. From Ravana's life, one thing is learned. Whether it's a brother or a friend, keep your secrets to yourself. You mourn for those who are not worthy of mourning, yet speak of knowledgeable things. A wise person neither mourns for the living nor for the dead. Do not blame the world for your pain. Understand your mind. The change in your mind is the end of your sorrows. The tears in the eyes and the story of the day are not understood by everyone. Life humiliates you to a point where you still hope for something good. People say, "My heart is made of stone, so it doesn't melt." Now what should I say about what melts and what doesn't? I just don't know how to change like the weather. For the arrogant, there is no God. There is no neighbor for the envious person. And for the angry person, there is no friend. Communicate with the one you have a misunderstanding with. Talking to others about it can escalate things. Victory also feels quite tasteless if there is no one to congratulate you. Instead of becoming infamous by revealing your pain, it's better to smile and remain silent. Where do women lose? They are the ones who are defeated. Oh, what will people say? They are scared by saying this, afraid of the person who speaks clearly and straightforwardly. His speech is sharp and harsh, but such a person never betrays you. What is not in fate is not obtained by crying. Don't be happy by deceiving someone. When the wheel of karma turns and it comes to you, you won't be anywhere. What will the world loot? Our happiness? We live by plundering our own happiness onto others. Share your troubles only with those who are capable of understanding your pain. Don't assure yourself too much, because no one is so busy that they can't find time for you. Often, you unnecessarily worry about those who consider your troubles insignificant. Stop finding your place in the lives of others. Keep faith, and you'll be much happier. Don't nurture the misconception that every relationship is special. Here, everyone pretending to be your own ultimately turns out to be deceitful. Live in a way that explains to others who you truly are. When a person abandons you in difficult times, consider that they were never with you in the first place. Meetings with people are not always without reason. Every encounter teaches you something. Memories are abundant, but sometimes you don't feel like meeting them. It's better to walk calmly in the right direction than to run in the wrong one. No one will give you company here. You have to fight your own battles and take care of yourself. The more you fear, the more people will intimidate you. And if you muster courage, even the big ones will bow before you. For success, both are essential. One that pulls you back and the other that compels you to move forward. If you want to be happy in life, forget those who have forgotten you. The less hope you hold, the happier you'll be in life. If someone's pride is repeatedly hurt, no matter how dear the relationship is, it eventually breaks. People want you to do better, but they don't want you to outdo them. Take some time to recognize your flaws. This will help you get rid of the habit of showing others the mirror. Cutting even the branch of a tree does not make it dry. It always withers when the root is cut. Similarly, a person fears not from their actions, but from their wrong thoughts and behavior. Even a falling leaf from a tree teaches a lot, showing that if you become a burden in life, you will be dropped on your own. If you ever feel arrogant about something, take a round of the cremation ground, because there, even more powerful people have turned to ashes. The one to whom I gave a chance betrayed me every time. Complaints also have dignity. Therefore, it is not for everyone. Now it's not fear from wounds, but connection with people that matters. I have seen the world up close. That's why I sit farthest away now. To be more than others, just show by doing. If you want to do something different in life, you have to move away from the crowd. The crowd may give you courage, but it takes away your identity. The fear of losing someone is the biggest fear in this world. Only those who have lost someone can understand it. They say those who leave anyway, no matter what the destination is. Those who commit fulfill no matter what their circumstances are. I have seen the color of the face fades from heartache. Don't expect more than necessary from anyone, because people don't give you as much importance as you think. Why do you cry over someone for whom your existence or non-existence doesn't matter a bit? Some people have fallen in my eyes due to their pride and actions. Trusting cheap people has proven to be very costly. The pain hidden in the eyes reveals that the heart is not just broken, but also betrayed. It is essential to tell those who leave you alone that being alone is sufficient for oneself. Mental distress, more than physical pain, causes much greater suffering. Always keep your mind content. If you want to live in this world, learn to be a little selfish. Deceptions happen quickly here. Those who try to bring us down in relationships are often our own kin. A relationship remains stable only when both are afraid of losing each other, where four people sit together, enjoy themselves, and speak ill of others. Believe me, as soon as you leave, criticism of you also begins. Don't reveal your pain to everyone, because not every home has ointment, but every home has salt. Poison also has its share. To die, you have to drink a little. But to live, you have to drink a lot. Even the water of the entire ocean can't sink a ship unless the water enters the ship. Similarly, no negative thought in the world can bring you down unless you let it enter you. The calendar always changes the date, but there comes a day that changes the calendar itself. It is not very difficult to understand the truth of life. We should sit and evaluate ourselves on the same scale on which we weigh others. In school, lessons are taught first, and then exams are taken. But in life, the exam comes first, and then we get to learn the lesson. If you have any work in your mind, don't share it with anyone. Instead, complete the task while keeping it in your mind, as someone else may create obstacles in your work. Difficulties and adversities are the best qualities that teach a person. Those who face them with courage are the ones who achieve victory. They learn from the mistakes of others as well, because learning from your experiences will reduce your age. Defeat does not occur when you fall, but it happens when you refuse to get up. Nothing in the world changes as quickly as the intentions and perspectives of a person. Never present your justification in front of anyone, because the one who trusts you doesn't need it, and the one who doesn't trust you won't believe it. Don't make your life so cheap that people with little value play and leave. Always be content with matters related to home, family, wealth, and earnings. However, never be content in matters of knowledge. Wise people remain silent. Intelligent people speak, and foolish people argue. There is a difference between dreams and goals. Dreams require a foundation without hard work, and goals require hard work for success. One's thinking should be good because the treatment of eyes is possible, but not the perspective. Make yourself good. The world will have one less bad person. Those who leave only need an excuse. Otherwise, those who make excuses together do not leave until the last breath. Always remember one thing in life. Someone can snatch something from your hand, but not from your destiny. Our tongue is light, but very few can control it. A better person is known by their spoken language. Otherwise, good things would be written on the walls. Anger is a gust of wind that extinguishes the lamp of intelligence. If your intention is good, then your destiny can never be bad. A broken pen and jealousy from others don't allow a person to write their own destiny. Laziness at work, greed for money, never let a person become great. In the world, everything can be found, but a person never admits their mistake. Despite the increasing crowd in this world, people are becoming more and more lonely. There is no need to take life so seriously. No one will survive by escaping from here alive. People's earnings can be small or large, but the size of the bread is the same in every home. Humans desire wings to fly, and birds wish for a home to stay. A person's identity is determined by their actions. Even dolls wear expensive clothes in stores. A man must be right in his own eyes, otherwise the world is unhappy even with God. In this world, no one is truly compassionate towards anyone. By keeping the dead body in a funeral pyre, our own people ask how much time it will take. The use of the word impossible is only done by cowardly people. Brave and wise people create their own path. An enmity with a weak person is more dangerous because they attack at a time you can't even imagine. The construction of a good character happens only after enduring thousands of setbacks. Set a goal for your life. Fill your entire being with that one goal. Success lies in removing every other thought from your life. One day, when no problems come your way, you can be sure that you are on the wrong path. The path of life is not pre-made. It has to be created by oneself. As one shapes the path, one gets a destination accordingly. All the powers of the universe are already within us. It is we who, with our hands on our eyes, cry about how dark it is. Become a hero and always say, "I am not afraid." Wake up and don't stop until the goal is achieved. The only way to know the limit of possibility is to go beyond the impossible. It's not necessary to have many relationships in life, but the relationships you have must bring life into them. The bigger the struggle, the greater the victory. Talk to yourself at least once a day, otherwise you might miss the opportunity to meet a better person. Ambition, ignorance, and inequality are the trinity of bondage, like streams born from various sources that merge into the ocean. Similarly, every path chosen by humans, whether good or bad, leads to God. Never think that something is impossible for the soul. Such thinking is the greatest sin. If there is any sin, it is thus. Saying that you are weak or others are weak is a sin. If wealth helps in benefiting others, then it has value. Otherwise, it is just a heap of evil, and the sooner you get rid of it, the better. This is an old story. There was a king. One day, spies reported that the neighboring king was planning an attack. The spies assured that the information was accurate. Within just 3 days, the neighboring kingdom would launch an attack with its massive army, making it extremely difficult for the king to face them. The king became extremely worried and distressed. He immediately called a council and sought advice from everyone on what should be done. If anyone had any suggestions or ideas, they were encouraged to speak up. The clever minister of the king suggested, "Now that matters have come to a head, the only solution is that we must attack the neighboring king right away, immediately, at this very moment." The king replied, "Minister, our army is too small. How can we confront them?" The minister said, "The neighboring kingdom is not yet prepared for war. If we attack them now, they won't be able to defend, and there will be some chance of our victory. Besides, an attack on us is imminent. If they are planning to attack us 3 days from now, why not take action now?" The king found this idea quite appealing. He immediately ordered his army to get ready, and the citizens of the kingdom joined the army in the war effort. The neighboring state had to cross a bridge before reaching there. As soon as their army crossed the bridge and entered the state, the king said, "We have entered our neighboring state. Burn this bridge, and after burning it, tell the army that we have no option left but to fight. Now, either we win the battle or we die here. We have no option to escape." All the soldiers fought with their full strength and defeated the large army of the neighboring state. With this attitude, they conveyed that there was no other option for them. The story teaches us that when you have only one way, if not taken, the chances of destruction increase. There comes a moment in the life of a successful person when they feel that if they don't do something now, they will be ruined, and then they succeed in their endeavor. If you found this helpful, please give us a thumbs up to help us reach more people seeking ancient wisdom. If you're new here, subscribe and click the notification bell for more lessons on ancient wisdom. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next video. To watch more videos, choose one of the videos that will appear on your screen now.